Welcome back, unless you're seeing me for the first time, in which case, welcome to my channel. I do recaps after every single Atlanta Dream game. Am I the best person for it? Probably not, but to my knowledge, no one else is doing it. If I'm wrong, please tell me about them and tell them about me while you're at it. I call it DFR, which stands for Dream Fan Reaction, although I'm thinking about changing the name. Ah well. I hope you like it and I hope you stick around. For this one, the Dream lose 93-68 to the Connecticut Sun. This was a doozy. Let's talk about the game, I guess. After a empty injury report for a couple of games, it fills right back up, and in the worst possible way. Rhyne Howard is out with a shoulder injury. No time frame that I could find, but apparently it was announced that she would be joining the Dream on their upcoming road trip, so it's probably nothing too terribly serious, just needs a little bit of time. She's being filled in by A.D. Durr, and Nia Coffey is still out with her knee injury, so Monique Billings will be her primary spot filler. This is the last home game for the Dream before they go on a 4-game road trip, and they have a chance to make a statement against a real powerhouse. Keyword had a chance. The NFL's Color Rush legacy is unfortunately alive and well. Connecticut is wearing orange, the Dream are wearing the best third jerseys in the league, but color versus color, I just never liked the way that looked. I didn't like it in the NFL, and I don't like it here. But what can you do? The Dream didn't really get off to a good start. They went 2.5 minutes before scoring, and it wasn't even from the floor. Cheyenne Parker hit a single free throw after the Dream gave up 6 points. On the upside, Jonquel Jones had 2 fouls already. Monique Billings opens up the floor, scoring for Atlanta. A.D. Durr cuts the Suns' lead a little bit more, but the Sun are not fazed. Even with Beatrice Montpremier's great defense, I think her blocking is underappreciated. Her defense as a whole is just underappreciated throughout the entire league. Aside from Tiffany Hayes splitting the defense in the paint for a quick 2, I didn't really take a whole lot of notes for the first. That would be a sign of things to come later on in this game. Sun lead 28-15 after 1. Atlanta gave the Sun a bonus just over halfway through the quarter. Hayes has 8 points, but 5 turnovers. Not exactly the Tiffany Hayes that we're used to seeing. So with 8:30 left in the second, and Cheyenne Parker getting called for a foul, even though there was absolutely zero contact between her and Jones. I didn't see every single angle of it, but every angle that we did see, there was just no contact. That was Parker's second foul, for reasons I will never understand. But at least AD would make up for it on a great feed by Erica Wheeler. But she would get into foul trouble once again on a much more obvious play against Natisha Heidemann. This one was actually deserved. The last one, totally uncalled for. With 7:32 left, Tiffany Hayes has 10 points, and the rest of the team is really falling far behind. She's carrying this team, but not particularly far. The Sun have 13 points off of turnovers at this point. Atlanta has only 2. And then Monique Billings gets taken out of the game with an ankle injury. In 5 minutes of court time, she has 2 points, 1 defensive rebound. She stayed on the bench, although she was wearing a boot, but at least she didn't have to go immediately to the locker room, I guess. And not to end this quarter on a completely negative note, the Dream did get something of a run going, bringing the lead down a little bit. More excellent defensive work by Naz Hillman and offense by Erica Wheeler, but the Sun just have an answer for everything tonight. Atlanta scores more in the second than they did in the first, and the Sun actually had fewer points in the second than they did in the first. Credit that to Atlanta limiting Courtney Williams' offense. But the Sun still outscored the Dream 23-18, and the total score at the half is 51-33. Atlanta is 0 for 8 at 3-point range. They have 10 turnovers. Connecticut has 5. A.D. Durr opens the scoring for Atlanta in the third with 2 free throws, something the Dream are sorely lacking in this game. Hayes has 16 points, Durr has 8, everyone else has no more than 4 points. Cheyenne Parker returns to the game, and she doesn't foul, fortunately. Unfortunately, she turns the ball over. I don't think we're going to be seeing any improvement in that department tonight. Hayes commits her third foul. She gives Jonquel Jones her 16th point of the night. With 5:38 left in the third, Hayes scores Atlanta's first 3-pointer of the night. Finally, it happens. She still can't stay out of foul trouble, though, and they're still trailing by 17. Connecticut is just doing a tremendous job of completing passes no matter where they are. It's 77-54 after 3. I have nothing else to add to that. I didn't take a whole lot of notes for the fourth. Hayes finally got joined in the double-digit point club as Naz Hillman got 11, along with 8 rebounds and a steal. They would be joined later by AD with 12 points, as well as 3 assists and 3 rebounds. Hillman would finish the game with a double-double with 13 points and 11 rebounds. Christy Wallace got a three-pointer, so it's something. Yeah, screw these notes. 93-68, Dream lose. Almost every single head-to-head team stat was in Connecticut's favor. Rebounds 48-37, turnovers 12-18, steals 13-5. I can't believe I thought that a playoff spot was a possibility just a week ago. I'm doing my best to not chalk it up to a particularly strong opponent and lack of Rhyne Howard, but we've seen her get shut the hell down before, so really, who knows? This was the 6th consecutive loss to Connecticut, and all 6 games were lost by double digits. In attendance tonight, none other than Kenan Thompson himself. And I'll see you on Sunday, at least I hope I will anyway, after the Dream take on the Phoenix Mercury. I'll be fashionably late with the recap because of work commitments, but I'll still be there, and I hope to see you there then.